we're going live right now. Awesome. We can get some people on our meeting, and we can just jump into things. Two things I feel like we kind of don't bring up sometimes, or one thing we don't kind of bring up sometimes is, although we tend to like focus on the wins, which is super awesome. We love the wins. But something else we want to focus on here at the beginning is any follow-up from homework from previous. So it's like, oh, hey, this is what happened yesterday. So I know my mom has a few things that she wants to talk about from yesterday with the video commenting. But whenever you guys have any it could be, hey, I did it, or I have any questions. Just like, hey, I was trying to do this and I was struggling. Can we talk about it? So that's what the beginning of this is all about. Okay. So wins and follow-up from homework yesterday. Cool. Because this is a great place for us to be able to focus on, hey, oh, I was trying this and it wasn't quite working. Can we talk through this? Awesome. Sweet. Hey, I got it done. This is the success I saw from it. Awesome. Sweet. Cool. Okay. Homework. I mean, homework or wins? Any wins or homework that we want to focus on? Let's see. We got the Zoom going on.
Hey, Brandy. Hello on Facebook. Yay. Can I start?
Sure.
Okay. I kept saying I could do this. I could do this. I taught it.
My mom's kid.
It's good. It's fun. When I finally sat down and did it, it took me like 20 minutes or something, only because I clicked on every single person to find out something about them and how I knew them. I made a post about my cancer, so I have like hundreds of comments. So I decided to go into them. How cool is that if somebody says, hey, Robin, prayers and loves to you. So I went through those last night, and it was so fun because I just kind of clicked it. I found it's only like 20 seconds though, or 15 seconds, and you have to hold your thumb down. I was on Facebook. Again, I was on Facebook.
You only have 15 seconds, right?
15 seconds.
They only allow 15 seconds.
They only allow 15 seconds. And so I went, oh my gosh. And I'm holding my thumb down. Prayers and hugs, you're the best. I so appreciate it. I know I'm going to get through this. It's the best hug. It was gone. Oh crap, I gotta watch that. Watch, there's a little circle that goes around, and when it's up to there, it goes away. So I learned that one thing, and it was so fun to go back and see comment, picture, comment, picture.
From your video.
From my video.
Oh,
It was really fun. So and it was really, it's so easy. It's so fast. It's just like I can talk a little bit more than I can write. So, and I know that Tanya did it too. I was excited. I know Robin did it. I saw you post into the, Josetta did it. Yes, it was so fun, huh? Oh, Josetta says she got live, a call from Kirby that she got live the party. What live? Oh, Silver. Good job, Josetta.
Huge win, Josetta. Good job.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, way to go. Okay.
Anybody
else have
any
one?
wins? Bill, do you have one? Okay, cool.
I do. Mine's a little different today. This is a win for me, but it's really a blessing of what we can do with paparazzi. We have a lady who commented on one of our posts over the last couple of days, and there was a ring, and she just absolutely loved this ring. So message her back and forth a couple of times, get to talking to her a little bit. And her story, just this year, she has lost both parents, a sibling, and her husband.
Wow.
And so we decided the only thing she needed right now was that she just loved that ring. So we mailed her that ring at no charge. And then went on, after I took it to the post office, I went on and messaged her and told her that we hope that adds a little sunshine to her life right now. And, again, sorry for everything she's been through and whatnot. And she was totally floored. She just could not believe. She's like, you don't have to do that. It was so neat that we could do that when we're in a position with paparazzi, that we could do that to bless someone's life who needed it. And that ring's going to bring her some sunshine, and she needs it right now. So,
way to go, Bill, for being the change to someone's sunshine. Good job.
So awesome.
Thank you for sharing that. That is fantastic. I've always said paparazzi is God's gift to to people because it does, it changes lives, and it changed your heart too, Bill. I can tell.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Thank you for sharing that.
Good
That's
for you, Bill.
fantastic. Yes.
Something I love about this is a little hack going along that with that, Bill, is that when anybody says you don't need to do this, you don't have to do this, it's like, you're right. I don't have to. I don't need to, but I want to. And they don't have anything back because it's just like, no, I want to do this. I know I don't need to. I know you don't need me to show up. I know you don't need me to do this because I know you're fully capable. But guess what? I want to. I want to do it because that's who we are. So good for you, Bill.
I mean, I could have very easily have just taken her message and, she messaged us, she wanted the ring, and I could have just got her email and invoiced her. But because we're doing this extra communication and trying to go, we sent her a message and she messaged back and we turned it into a conversation and we were able to find more about her. We were able to do this for her. And had we not done that from these steps we've been learning, then we may not have taken it that far and have found that out and have been able to do this for her. So it's kind of both ways. It's we just never know what's going to come up on that next message that we talk to someone.
Totally. And like how those little things like that, I'm sure seem probably pretty small for you to do, Bill, but is a huge, huge deposit for that person. If you want to go into like 7 habits of emotional banking out, but it's just a huge, cool, like, wow, like, I can't believe you went out of your way to do that.
Yeah.
Like that is so cool. That's so much appreciation there. And like, you're creating like a loyal, I know you're not doing it because, I'm doing this because I want a loyal customer. It's just like, I know you're doing it out of the goodness of your heart, but that's what in return happens, So, and I think that's just what happens. Of just like, hey, the goodness of our heart, it comes back and I don't need it, but like, awesome, So it's just those little things that go a long way.
That's what I love about paparazzi is because we'll tell you about our story, but the thrive is that we have a family here that cares.
Mm-hmm.
It cares. Of course we want to sell jewelry. Of course we want to make rank. Of course we want to get life the party, but everybody cares. I've seen that more than anything just lately. Holy cow.
I think it could be really cool. Robin, we'll get to you once. I just want to share this really quick one more time. I know we've shared this with you guys before, but I think this is a great opportunity to share this and always remember our mission, what we're trying to push in paparazzi. It's just this idea of creating this community of confident people who are proud of ourselves and also a space where everyone feels welcome, supported, encouraged to find their inner beauty and self-worth. We are confident in ourselves, take chances, pursue our dreams, and inspire others to do the same. So to me, that's just like going out of like Bill is a great example of just inspiring others just to like, hey, like I'm here to help you out. I'm here to make the difference. I'm here to make the sunshine, So I think that's just like living up to that awesome mission of what we want to.
We are God's messengers.
Yeah.
We are here to change the world for happiness, beauty, love. And $5, you don't make a huge profit off that, but you change enough hearts. It's like a McDonald's Big Mac. You change the world.
Yep. Awesome. Robin, do you still have something to share with us?
Yeah, real quick. So, on, I don't even know what day it was it Monday, the National Jewelry Day? I just did a story and asked anyone that commented, I would put their name in a drawing. So this girl won. We were not followers, friends, or anything. And I reached out to her, and we've been talking back and forth the last couple days. And so last night I had asked her, I said, have you ever bought paparazzi jewelry before? Do you own any? And she had just messaged me back this morning and she said, no, actually, I never bought paparazzi jewelry. You're the first person that I had seen talk about. I'm not familiar with it. So I am so excited. I sent her package off to her yesterday with her. She won 5 pieces of jewelry. So I'm so excited for her to get that. And I asked her how she found me, and she said she was on Instagram under Explore, and it came across on her stories, or I'm not too familiar with Instagram, but so I am just really excited.
Super cool.
That's
Super, super awesome win.
Well, let's jump in really quick because I love this subject today too. I'm
Cool.
like, these are I'm seeing wins like, oh, we have an opportunity night tonight at
Customer appreciation night.
Customer Appreciation Night. It's at 6:30 p.m. Mountain Time. That's 8:30 Eastern Time. Please come and join us. Bring your customers. We will give them free jewelry. And it's only 30 minutes. It's short. Invite your family, invite your friends, invite your customers to come. We just kind of talk about the opportunity a little bit and how wonderful paparazzi is. And then we tell them to get back to you. So.
Yep, opens it up to some Q&A. So like, for an example, we've I don't know if we've talked about Q&A lives here, where it's an opportunity for you to bring your customers on and answer questions and talk about the opportunity there. If you're a little hesitant to do one of those Q&A lives on your by yourself, this is a great way, a stepping stone that like even your new people, like if it's someone brand new in the first month and they're scared to talk about or answer questions they don't really know yet, get them to get onto these customer appreciation nights. We share a couple testimonials. We talk about these 5 key elements video, which helps people understand paparazzi and what to look for in a business and just helps answer questions, talks about the opportunity. And we always make sure we focus on, hey, this is not for us. This is not you. We don't want you to, sign up for us. Always go back to the person that invited you. This is not any way that we're wanting to steal or do anything. This is always just,
we're just doing this for you.
We're doing this for the team. Okay. So awesome. Do you mind if ready to get going?
Woo, day 74. We're ready for days.
Yeah, we're
Only
close.
like 15 more days and we're through.
We're super, super close. So real quick, I forgot to say, we're going to excuse Sue's Pope. She normally does Thursdays, but her car broke down on the way to a volleyball tournament. And so she's dealing with some fun adventures today. So we're filling in for her today. But getting into today, we're talking about telling the product story today.
So I have learned before to tell your product. Tell what happened, tell what you didn't like about it, tell what you found, and what you have now. Well, Fraser came up with
this is a different type.
A little bit different, but it's the same. It's a story. Tell the pain, what you didn't like about it. What was the pain? Tell the lesson. Tell the opportunity. How did you thrive? Was that it? 4, 2, 4. And how did you thrive?
Yep.
However, this is the story. Now he said, do the hook and the opportunity.
The call to action.
Yeah, the call to action the call to action, is that what it was? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, so for me, many of you know my story. I was selling real estate. So your hook is, do you want to know how I survived the real estate crash? Is that going to bring someone there? Or you can just say, I survived the real estate crash. Mm-hmm. Or I financially survived the real estate crash. So there's my hook. My second one is, we used to flip homes. My husband's a realtor and we flipped probably 50, 60 homes in our life. We loved it. It was so fun. But it just, we just had some hard times because we couldn't control how much we could buy for houses. We could not control the real estate market and it crashed. And the lesson that I learned from that was that you need to take charge of your life. You can't depend on a 9 to 5. You can't depend on some of these things. Take charge of your life and make your own money. The opportunity is I found this fabulous jewelry. I couldn't sell something expensive because I just lost everything. I have a job. I needed to eat. There's my pain. But I found $5 jewelry. I can sell something for $5 to someone. $5. And it's great quality. That was the opportunity to me. And then how did I thrive? Oh my gosh. It built my confidence. It brought me money. After 10 years, I was able to buy my dream home that I never even dreamed that I'd ever really have. But the best part was on you, all my family, all the kind, wonderful people that are out there praying for me. And then what is the call to action? If you want to know how I did this, how I made money from zero to a multi-million-dollar house, comment, congrats below, or DM me, or whatever it is. So our story is the hook. We have hook, story, Offer, hook, story, offer. He's the best. And in your story, you tell the pain, you tell the lesson, you tell the opportunity, and how you thrived.
Plot.
It's a plot. You don't watch any movie that's just like, hi, come and see us. It's going to be great. So fun. Buy popcorn. You want to know what's going on. You want to get into it. Involve them in your story. Let them love you.
Yep. Something I like my mom was saying is we teach the 4 parts just a little bit different, but it is very similar. Okay.
Right.
But something that's awesome when you talk about the thrive or the future in our way that we teach it is, one, you can focus on where you were at. I mean, you focus on the pain and then where you're at now. And something that I love that my mom talks about is, hey, she went from basically rags to riches type story. She made the million, but the million is cool, but really the transformation is what people really care about and really love. Hey, I got to the millionaire, but guess what I learned along the way is I went through cancer and I learned to love my life. The money's cool, but really the thing that really matters is really that I learned to love my life. And I was able to experience this sisterhood and the family here in paparazzi. And I'd be able to find that. And I didn't have that. I definitely didn't have that in real estate. I was just fending for myself. Okay.
So can I share his story about skincare? May I do that? Here's another example that he used.
You want to use my story? Is that cool?
Yeah, you do your story.
So my story is, hey, my background is I grew up with entrepreneurs, but I felt like I wasn't able to figure anything out, and I kept like not figuring something out. And so I ended up going to college and getting a corporate job. And guess what? I did not like it at all. I was in the 9 to 5. I was in a cog. I felt like I always got that pit in my stomach every Sunday night. Who's ever felt that there, the pit in the stomach every Sunday night where they have to go to work, right? And yeah, we'd all do that. We don't like our jobs, right? I just felt like I was another cog. I didn't feel like there was any purpose in what I did. I did not love it. My heart was not into it. And all of a sudden, an opportunity came up with my mom and my sister that I took advantage of. And now I love what I do. I feel like I'm full of purpose. I feel like I never have that. Yeah, I change lives. I actually like make a difference in like creating things and like being able to be a part of these Zoom calls and be able to be a part of this family. Like my life's never been the same ever. So then I talk about the solution, and it's like, hey, if you want to know what I did to change my life, what literally changed my life, hey, DM me change. And we'll talk about it. Okay.
And his hook could be, are you working a corporate job? Do you like it? I mean, it can be just anything up there. It could be a question.
Right.
It could be a statement. How I changed from my corporate job to being happy.
Yeah. And a few little hacks along the way I'm going to tell you guys is find something that people can relate to as a pain point. So for an example, Bill, if I can talk to you, I was watching you. Who knows about that pit in the stomach Sunday night? Yeah. I saw Bill said, yeah. And guess what I did? We like to mirror each other. So this is a little hack for your stories. If you nod, we want to do what other people are doing, don't we? Right? When I rose my hand, I intentionally rose my hand. And what did Bill do? He rose his hand and nodded. And it was perfect, right? We all do that. We want to do what other people are doing. That's just a thing that we do. We like to mirror each other, right? So you're getting people to agree, and you're finding a pain point that other people know about and don't like, right? So like my mom, if people haven't gone through bankruptcy like my mom, something she can talk about, or something she does talk about, is financial stress, right? Financial stress.
At first I said I went through bankruptcy, but people couldn't relate to that.
Not everybody can.
Everybody has lost money and have really struggled and needs money, but not a lot of people go through bankruptcy. So I learned to change that to, I was in financial stress. I needed to eat. Who wants to eat? We all,
yeah.
I mean, we can all relate to that.
Yeah.
And then in the end, when I say I got my $1 million house, well, how many people are really believe they could be a millionaire? Any of you out there really believe you can be a millionaire? Tell me who. Give me the show of hands, or put a 1. Put a 1 in the comments if you believe you can really be a millionaire. That's a hard thing. That's a way out there dream. But everybody understands I could pay my bills. I didn't have any fear about if I was going to be able to go out to dinner or not. So if I bring that down just a little bit, instead of at the end, I was here on the hill shining bright, I could say, now I have no worries about finances. Everybody can relate to that. So think about that. As you said that, I was like,
it could even be like inspiration. Like, hey, I
Right.
found my dream house. Like, that's inspirational. I want that. What did you do? I want to find my dream house or my dream car.
yeah. So just think
You know?
about those kind of things of what it can be to be relatable.
Yeah, the goal is to be relatable. That's the goal. That's the goal.
Who
Okay.
needs to be able to pay their electric bill this week without fear?
Yeah, even like financial. Who's ever had their credit cards maxed out? I have, right? We all have like that fear of debt, and it's like creeping in with us, right?
It's 100% interest. That
Right.
is crazy.
Right. So add that into your story and be able to be relatable to you guys, to other people. Okay. So as he talks about, there's the 3 points that my mom talked about. It's PL.O.T acronym: pain, the lesson, the opportunity, and then the thrive. If you guys want more information, we've done a little recruiting course on telling your story. It's slightly different, different things like that, but there's a way to tell your story. And another thing they talk about is because we're in the kind of attention getting age, try and tell your story. And the goal is to try and tell your story in 2 minutes. See if you can tell your story in 2 minutes or less. Okay. It's pretty quick.
Now the dare is to share your story on social media. Let's see. The number one was, where did I put it?
Tell it through stories.
Through stories, but stories are only that 15-second long. So
Yeah, they can be a little longer.
and so he said, break them up. You can have a hack story. You can have why can't I find this?
Mind if I just go into it?
Yes, please do.
So your stories, just like like your content, your stories, do different stories based on your different parts of the story. So like, hey, this first story, talk about the pains. The next story, talk about the lesson. The next one, talk about the opportunity, and then talk about the thrive. And then you can talk about, in the thrive area, throw in a call to action. Okay. So the stories are the easiest one to do, he talked about. Okay. The next one he talked about is a live. That's the next easiest. The hardest part there is sometimes if you're not, I mean, we're a little bit easier with paparazzi doing lives just because we're selling products and stuff. But the hardest part there he talks about is doing like having the fear of judgment there. And the last one is a reel. And the thing that's hardest about the reel is you have to be very short and concise with everything you talk about. Okay. So do different videos, do 4 different videos, put them all together. One, hey, this is my pain point. Do another thing. This is the lesson I learned. Here's the opportunity, and then thrive. That way there's 4 different like angles when you're doing your video. Okay. Are you trying to find a picture?
Yeah. He said when you're talking and you show your pain points, say, I just needed to eat and I felt like a big loser. I hated my life then. Here's a picture of me when I was so scared that I couldn't even make my bills. Do you ever have that? Because do you know what that does? You're talking. All of a sudden, oh, let's look at that picture. That's really cool. And then you say, and then I got to wherever, and now here's my picture, and then it changes because if you show something, show it on your computer. Here's a picture of me on my computer. Turn your camera around and show the computer.
Yeah.
Use props.
Yeah, props will help stand out. So even show a part of your pain life of like you in like kind of maybe like a depressed state or not unhappy state and where you were at before and where now. Okay. So just to reiterate the dare, we're going to go onto social media and either share your product story through a story, a live, or a reel. Okay. And then just talk about how paparazzi jewelry has helped change your life. Okay.
Oh yeah, there you go. Thank you, Tanya. Plot, pain, lesson, opportunity, thrive.
Cool.
And I've seen lots of you on Facebook put posts in there, and I'm sorry we haven't hit those. I saw somebody's hit life of the party, and somebody, I can't even remember. I read them, but think about.
But open it up to questions, and we'll look through.
We'll look through some comments. Yeah. Any questions?
Krista said, think about if you only have enough time to share your story with someone while you're in the elevator. Yep, your elevator pitch. Perfect.
Excellent.
Perfect. So see how you can make it pretty easy. Let's see. Any questions with any of this that we've talked about today? Any questions about anything else? Let's see. Show respect for the upline, taking their time to do this, showing up to learn how to do a customer appreciation live for my own team and customers. Awesome, Shelly. Thank you so much. Christine said, oh, was a win we didn't get to. She's nearly doubled her live viewers in the recent weeks. Awesome, Christine. Also hit Life of the Party Platinum. Nice. Awesome, you guys.
Yeah.
Hey, any other questions, any other thoughts or comments or feedback? Tanya, anything that we missed or
Sadria. Sadria. Yeah, she's working.
She's working.
Saderia.
Sedaria, I knew it was not that. I knew it. Thank you, Tanya. Sedaria.
Great job, team. Great.
One day, Robbie, you'll get it right.
Hey, I got to put a little accent, Sedaria. I know I've said it. I'm literally going to write a note right now so I don't forget. Sedaria.
It took me weeks too, Robbie. No worries. It took
Until
me
I
weeks.
get it, Sedaria is going to do it one of these lives for us sometime, huh? I'm just kidding. We don't.
Look, it's
have to-
recorded. We're on recording.
What'd you say, Tanya?
We're being recorded.
Yeah, we're being recorded, so be careful.
So we got you down, Saderia.
Yeah, we saw the thumbs up.
Oh, I just heard Bill just posted that the state of Texas is under tornado watch right now. Oh my gosh.
Let's
Stay
make sure-
low, Bill. Stay low.
Yeah, our weather here is crazy. Today is hot and muggy and wet. Earlier this week, it was like 40s, 50s, maybe 60s, high 70s. And so it's just kind of doing this right now. We just up and down. And it's supposed to be like in the 50s over the weekend.
Oh, that's great.
That's Texas weather for you.
Good luck to you. Anybody else have a question?
If not, we will go from there. Thank you guys so much.
Holy cow. I talked a lot. Sorry. Tomorrow we will be here, same time, same station. Thank you so much. We love you and have a wonderful day. Come tonight, 6:30 Mountain Time, 8:30 Eastern Time. It's called Becoming a Paparazzi Consultant Question and Answer Facebook group. Go there. Invite your customers to come.
Yep. Love you
Love you.
guys.
Bye-bye.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye.